Napoleon Bonaparte drove his vast Grande Armée over the Niemen in the summer of 1812, eagles glinting, drums rolling, maps promising a quick decision on the road to Moscow. But the Russians refused the script. They fell back step by step, lighting granaries and barns behind them, spoiling wells, and leaving only blackened chimneys to mark each village. Columns marched through a scorched horizon, foraging parties finding ash where they'd hoped for bread. He kept pressing, certain a single hammer blow would break the Tsar's will. Smolensk smoldered. At Borodino, the bloodiest day many had ever seen, fields turned to charnel, and neither side claimed an easy triumph. Only exhaustion. The Russians withdrew again, and Napoleon entered Moscow expecting courtiers and capitulation. Instead, he found a city hollowed of people. And then, as if to deny him even shelter, fires tore through its districts for days. He waited in palaces that echoed with his own footsteps, listening for a peace offer that never came, watching his horses weaken and his supply lines stretch thin as Cossacks snipped at every stray wagon. Then the season turned. First came mud, the roads sucked to glue by autumn rains. Wheels sank, boots clung. Next came the sudden bite of early frost. Bread froze as hard as musket balls. Men slept wrapped in carpets and women's shawls scavenged from deserted houses, breath pluming silver in the dark. Typhus crept through the ranks. Animals starved. Cannons were abandoned in drifts when teams could no longer pull them. Hunger stalked the columns with a patience no army could outmarch. What began as a march of triumph turned into a fight for survival. The retreat became a gauntlet of ice and exhaustion, Cossack lances at the flanks and a relentless wind in the face. Commanders watched discipline fray as men fell to frost and fatigue, trading boots for rags, burning fence posts and furniture for heat. At the Berezina River, the crossing devolved into chaos. Bridges splintering under fire, men plunging into black water, a frozen fog swallowing orders and lives alike. Each mile home cost more than the last. Where drums had rolled, there was only the scrape of wooden-soled makeshifts on ice. Where banners had snapped, bare poles tapped like metronomes of defeat.